Hey guys, welcome back to Loft Sports. My name's Seth, coming at you with another edition of the Big Red Report. This week, previewing the Wisconsin game. This was a game at the beginning of the year that I thought was going to be the one that decides the West. That is not the case. We're sitting here at 4-5 looking for a way to try to get a huge win to kind of keep our bull hopes alive right now. Obviously, it doesn't look too good. We're sitting at 4 wins. Got a top 15 Wisconsin team coming into town. A team that was spent most of the year in the top 10, was a really strong playoff contending team once. They've fallen off a little bit, but it's still Wisconsin. This is a team that we can never get past. We all remember even in the Big Ten championship game when we were the better team, what happened there. For whatever reason, this is just a team that we can't get past, and not so sure that's going to be the case again this year. Get into some keys for what the Huskers have to do to actually win this game, or to have a good chance at winning this game, I should say. So we'll be talking about those next. Obviously, when you're playing Wisconsin, the number one key is to stop the run. It is what it is. Wisconsin can throw when they have to at times, but we all know they're going to line up in multiple tight end formations, have a lot of big bodies on the field. They want to run the ball. They want to pound you with Jonathan Taylor, who Jonathan Taylor right now, after last week, Tua had a bad week. Jonathan Taylor could have kind of a statement game to get back into the Heisman talk, very seriously back in the Heisman talk, that is. Let's be honest, our defense has been really bad against the run. We've been exposed on some of the outside things. Not necessarily the defensive line's fault all year. A lot of it had to do with linebackers not filling the gaps, safeties not filling the gaps, just simple, basic defensive things that we've been screwing up all year. It'd be nice to see that stop, obviously, since that's what we need to win this game, but it's going to be hard to actually stop Wisconsin. We haven't been able to do it the last 6-7 years since we've been in the Big Ten. So that's where it all starts when you play Wisconsin. Number two, we got to find a way to get some turnovers. And I'm talking, we at times this year, we've gotten turnovers. We've blocked punts. We've had good kick returns. We need all of that. So kind of like a turnovers and those special team big plays, those game-changing plays that don't come from the offense. We need those this game to have a chance. And lastly, we just need Adrian to be consistent. Last week, he played probably the worst game I've ever seen him play. A lot of it has to do with just being inconsistent. He's great at times, misses some easy things other times, looks like he's not really on time in any sort of rhythm. It's been really up and down with him this year. If he can put it together for 4 whole quarters, we have a chance to beat this team. Those are my keys going into the game. Go to my prediction next. Alright, so my prediction for the game, I do think we can hang around a little bit because I think it is just going to be such a big game. This is one of those games that, even though we suck this year, Memorial Stadium will still get hyped for, and I don't care what anyone says, that still means something when Memorial Stadium is rocking. But we've seen it happen over the last few years. It can get rocking early, but then when we take a few shots and we're not able to answer back, the stadium can quiet down, unfortunately. It's just what we've been used to. We've been losing so much the last few years. It is what it is. I do think they'll hang around for a quarter and a half, maybe even towards halftime. They might start to pull away. And then in the second half, we don't have the defensive line depth really. Don't have the linebacker depth. I think we're going to get kind of exposed, and I think if it's a 7-point game or a 10-point game going into halftime, it could end up being, you know, a 17-20 point game when it's all said and done. Unfortunately, we're just not there yet. I think we all know that. It'd be great to come away with the victory, but Wisconsin's just a better football team than we are right now, and that's where I'm leaving it. Next I'll be doing my review video, and then after this game, I've been working on my Scott Frost, kind of just going over just a lot of the detail, a lot of the stats, more like the encyclopedia version of his tenure so far. Might not be the most entertaining video in the world, but I think it's some facts and some stats that a lot of you guys would find interesting. So those will be coming here shortly. For now, this is Seth with Loft Sports, signing off.